alienation is going to be a psychological issue. It is a emotional process in which one parent has typically, in the context of a custody case or a dispute or separation, they're manipulating a child to turn against the other parent. They are targeting the other parent to deliberately undermine that child's relationship with the other parent. And they do that in various ways. And if you've experienced it, you're probably familiar with some of these things. There's going to be bad mouthing. There's going to be vilifying of the other parent in front of the child. They're going to be negatively talking about the other parent, the other parent's parents, the other parent's family, the other parent in some way. There's going to be some negative discussion. Now, it may not be directly with the child. It may be in the presence of the child. It may be with their parent that they're talking about their ex-spouse, and they're being negative, knowing that the children are probably listening. So bad mouthing. Limiting contact is also something that we see a lot of. Limiting contact and communication between parents. This is something that we often deal with in custody cases. And we'll talk a little bit about that as far as how to deal with that. There are false perceptions of the other parent that are created by the alienating parent. They want to create an environment in which the child has some sort of negative idea in their head that causes them to either fear or disrespect or reject the other parent, which leads also then to one parent maybe creating a loyalty conflict. There may be a situation where the either parent, whether it's a mom or a dad, wants to put the child or children into the situation where they have to choose whose side are you on, and no child should ever have to deal with that. And then a buzzword that we hear a lot, it's used so much that it has almost become ubiquitous with the idea of a custody case, and that's gaslighting, or presenting a false narrative to distort the child's view of reality. And just like you might be able to gaslight, or you might see gaslighting in terms of the other parent, gaslighting the other spouse, you can gaslight the child. The child's view of reality is not real, and it's very easy to manipulate a child at the right age by gaslighting. And so those are some of the things that we see in terms of parental alienation that we want to think about as we go through this conversation.